Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM Dumpster Fire. And dumpster fire indeed. Today we're gonna talk about modere rep, Hun, whatever you would like to call her, who is very, very problematic. I think that some of these things that she talks about on her Instagram are so extremely rude and insensitive, in my opinion, that I think she's rage baiting. I think she's looking up to our girl Kelsey Ray. We'll see a few of her reels and then we're gonna react to a modere training that she did. Heads up, the modere training is only audio, so there's not gonna be a video for that part. But before we go into that, we're gonna watch a few of her mind-boggling reels that she posted. And this person was sent to me, her profile was sent to me by one of you guys. You know who you are, and thank you so much for making me aware of this person. So before we get into this video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to support my channel. That's a nice free way to do that. And as always, big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. And let's just get right into this. We have 3 of her reels to watch.
I really wish there was a miserable button on these apps, because I get it, the world's in a rough place right now, but not everybody in the world is struggling. Some of us have come out the struggle and worked really hard. Some of us have built businesses. Some of us have found our way. But a lot of you motherfuckers in my comment section be miserable. Like miserable, unhappy, just miserable fucks. I'm gonna pray for y'all. I hope you get your life together. I hope y'all get your shit together. Because throwing hate and shade in people's comment section is not going to stop my money hitting my pockets, hit my bank accounts, or my high yield savings, or my investments, assets, none of that shit. Y'all do realize that, right? These are words across the screen. Maybe look at my page and be like, sis, what do you do? Put me on, because I'm always putting people on what I do for a living to create this luxury lifestyle that I have. But a lot of y'all big mad. I would be mad if my pockets was itty bitty because y'all spending too much time in folks' comment section. Worry about getting to the bag. Life will get better, I can promise you that. Because broke bitch energy, it'd make any motherfucker upset and bitter. And I get that. I used to be one. Get your bag up. Now clock that.
Broke bitch energy. Wow, that's something I haven't heard ever, probably, or at least in a very long time, that I forgot that people actually say that. Grown adults saying stuff like broke bitch energy just baffles me. So this is a little bit of an intro. She's in modere, like I said, and this is her talking to haters. And I don't like, she's got a little bit of a following on social media. I mean, rage baiting seems like it works. And if you have any comments about Kyla or about how rude she is and condescending and rude, again, in my opinion, leave them down below. Please don't go on to her profile. Don't go onto her social media sites and comment on there, because you're just helping boost her reels and stuff by doing that. So let's not do that. Let's keep all the engagement and comments here where it should be. All right, like if you're getting hate comments, sure, be mad at people hating you or insulting you or whatever. But if she's talking about anti-MLM people saying that modere is a product-based pyramid scheme, or saying stuff like you're scamming people out of money with your product-based pyramid scheme, I'm gonna link the modere's income disclosure statement in the description box below. You can take a look at it. If you're unfamiliar with that, you're gonna see that the majority of distributors in modere never make any profit. So the fact is that these people, on top of these MLM companies, top 1% or less of distributors, make all the money. They're making their money based on their downlines' hard work and effort. So if you are Kyla, if you're on top of modere, you are earning all that money from scamming people. You're scamming your downline because they're the ones that work for free, and you're the one that reaps all the benefits from their hard work, financial benefits. So there's that. Again, in my opinion, you're a huge scammer in a product-based pyramid scheme. But that's just my opinion. You guys let me know down below what you think about this. But like I said, if she gets like rude comments about her looks or her nails or anything like that, which I don't understand how people do anything. How do they function with those kind of nails? But I guess you get used to it, but whatever. Like, do you boo. This attitude, oh my god. I think it's a bit too much. Like, if you're on the internet internet, you're putting yourself out there as a public person. And of course, people are going to criticize you and say stuff. Again, if it's not insults and lies and stuff like that, like defamation, people can have their opinions. But if it's about anti-MLM people who are just sharing facts, if you're coming this hard for people who are just sharing statistics and data on your page, that's a bit over the top, a bit too much. But let's move on to the next reel.
Well, Billy Bob Joe, I reckon you're new here, sir, so let's get her done. Okay, so number one, I have 5 streams of income. 5. Number one, I do network marketing. I'm actually top 10 on my company. That's all over my page too, so feel free to look. Number 2, I do digital marketing. Yeah, digital marketing is clutch. Number 3, I'm monetized on all social media platforms. Number 4, I'm also a TikTok shop affiliate. Just on TikTok shop, I made 80 grand. Just on TikTok. Number 5, I also do hats, t-shirts, and cups. Now that business, I would say that I'm part-time in because I don't do it all the time. But I have 5 streams of income. Yeah. Don't be so quick to judge us because your pockets are a little low. Maybe you should have said, hey girl, what do you do for a living? Now, if you also want to be a little nosy, I have an interview on how I did over $375,000 in commissions on my Facebook. Now clock that. That was just in commissions in one company. So if you'd like to go take a look, Mr. Redneck, get her done red truck here, sir. Go to my Facebook. It's Kayla Betts. Verified blue check mark. It's pinned. Because you thought you ate with that comment, sir.
I feel like she's way too angry for somebody who puts stuff out there as a public person. Like this person said, not bothered, calling out a fake, no way you actually make what you claim. Obviously, she talks about money a lot, and to me, again, this is a concept that if I earned, I don't know how much money, I would not be so open about it on social media. But that's just me. I'm very paranoid that people are gonna try to like hack my bank account or rob me or something. So if I had a lot of money, which I don't, so I guess I'm just a miserable hater as well. I do, however, have my own business. I'm freelancer and I have this YouTube channel that I do on the side as well. So I'm happy. To me, happiness is freedom and not money. I don't need to have a bunch of money to be happy. I just need money to be comfortable, to live comfortably, right? Again, to each their own. If you like money, if you strive to be rich, there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to Kyla, maybe I'm mispronouncing her name. If I am, sorry, I don't mean to be rude. English is not my mother language, obviously. And before you say something, me mispronouncing her name, I bet she wouldn't know how to pronounce my name either. I just feel like this is just a random person who left a comment on your social media. Like, to make a whole video about it being so salty and offended, if you're actually earning that kind of money, why do you care? Why do you have to make a video on it to like debunk this person and show that you're actually making a bunch of money? A little bit odd to me, but let's watch the last reel.
But on another note, let's snatch up the waistline. And yes, I got a cut on my finger from the dog. Little Frenchies got sharp-ass little daggers. Right, Nana? Who nipped me? But let's snatch at the waistline. I've already taken my gut health earlier. I've been having a lot of belly issues. Aunt Flo, she's a bitch and just fucking me up. But anyway, we're going to go on the liquid lipo. Me and Nana are going to go to Starbucks and do our Sunday errands. You already know. Chocolate liquid lipo. And then here's a fun fact. Let me tell you a fun fact. Come to the front. Okay, we're going to take a second probiotic, my backup one. Tomorrow is the first day that I'm working. But my husband's like, you can even make that bigger in the back. Ooh, you sold me on that one. We fitting to work out the legs. We fitting to squat. We fitting to do the Stairmaster. We fitting to get on the elliptical, the treadmill. We fitting to hit them crunches hard, baby. We fitting to apply pressure all 2025. Don't challenge me something and don't think I'm not going to accept the challenge. I lost 145 pounds without the gym with supplements. Now we're going to take supplements, add exercise, and fucking apply pressure. Ha ha! We not waiting until January 1st to start on our goals, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Who waits for the new year? No, we're going to start tomorrow. Yeah.
She lost 145 pounds with no exercise. She's implying that she lost all that weight thanks to modere supplements. Also, she says she's taking her backup probiotic. I have never heard of a person taking 2 probiotics, a backup probiotic. What does that even mean? Like, oh, if the first probiotic doesn't do his job, I have a backup one, the second one. If I'm being stupid, let me know in the comments. Feel free. But that just sounds ridiculous to me. That just sounds like you're spending a lot of money on supplements and probiotics, which you don't need. They are modere probiotics probably, which cost a shit ton of money as well. So lost some weight, great. Not some weight, lost a lot of weight, great. But I doubt that maybe she changed her nutrition or something. I doubt that the supplements are the only thing that made you lose that much weight, but that's just me. But anyway, let's go on to the call. This is a training or an opportunity call. I've not watched it. I mean, I've not listened to it. So we'll just see what the training looks like from this lovely young lady.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is June 22nd, 2024. And I'm Kayla Betts. I'm going to be your host for today's Saturday team call, and I am super excited. Before we get started, you guys and I want everybody to take a selfie of themselves while we're on this trading call. We are in social retail, so we need to amplify how we are getting this free knowledge, this free training on this lovely Saturday morning. So make sure that you are taking a selfie and dropping in your story. So we're going to get into it. So I am Kayla Betts. I'm an Elite 1 Platinum Black 3. And I've been with modere for almost 4 years now. And this is probably my 5th or 6th trading call. So I'm super excited to be here with you guys. And I just want to kind of...
You're not going to be successful in an MLM unless you have a giant following on social media, which you can recruit into your downline. Or if you're joining an MLM at its early stages when it's a new company. So like I said, modere is not a new company. And she has a following on social media. So in my opinion, that's why she's successful.
I kind of highlight who I am, a little bit of my backstory, and we're going to go into some promotions and some crazy great things that modere has going in right now. So like I said, I'm Kayla Betts. I'm an Elite 1 Platinum Black 3. I am a mom of 3 children and 3 dogs. My children are 9, 8, and 6, and my dogs range from the age of 7 to 1. So I'm a one busy mom. I'm also a sports mom. And I joined modere literally just to make some extra cash at first, a little bit of pocket change, grocery money, maybe some hair money, some nail money. And when I originally joined, let me just say this, I was not where I needed to be in the world. If you guys know, I'm from Potsdam, Pennsylvania, a very small town where it's just basically drugs. You're either incarcerated, there's no really sunshine from the state and cities I'm from. So when I started, I was from the hood. I lived off welfare. I sold drugs, and I literally was at rock bottom for so long. And before becoming a mom, I just was in a very dark place trying to find myself. And this thing called social retail was introduced to me originally back in 2017. I'm one of modere's OGs. And I started this company, just like I said, looking for extra cash. And when I started, I did really well, but I wasn't coachable. I was Miss Know-It-All. And I then left this company and went to another company where I learned the grass is not greener on the other side. And sometimes you have to venture off in the world to realize that, man, you had it good there. So I came back to modere back in 2021. That's why I said 4 years. And I came back with a vengeance. I wanted to prove to myself and to my family that we deserved a better life. And let me just say, when you grow up in a poor area, when you grow up on welfare, sometimes the odds are against you. But instead of making excuses, I found more reasons to go hard. I found more reasons to push myself, to get myself to where I am today. Having 3 children, I'm going to tell you this, saved my life because I told you I was selling drugs at rock bottom, on welfare, on drugs. I just was not the ideal person that I am today. And a few things that I want to share with you guys is no matter where you are in your life, you have the opportunity to change and take control. Many of us complain, bicker.
Obviously, that sucks. Her past, I'm so sorry that she went through that she had that kind of life. She made sure to say that multiple times to be like, oh, look where I come from and look how successful and rich I am now. But this would be a very inspiring and nice story to hear if she wasn't scamming people out of money in a product-based pyramid scheme, in my opinion. So I'm glad that she's not living that life anymore. But I mean, how many people do you have in your downline, Kayla? How many of them are making profit in modere? I would love to hear that. If you love to debunk haters, prove them wrong and show that they're wrong, show some numbers that they're wrong, you can do that for your income because you're earning good money in modere. But what about your downline? Can you prove to the whole anti-MLM movement that the majority of people in your downline are not losing money?
And just make excuses instead of finding solutions to our problems. And being an entrepreneur, we are problem solvers. I want you guys to write that down. Being an entrepreneur, you are a problem solver. And I had to find a way to solve my problems. And at the end of the day, I was in my own way of my own success. 2021, I made a promise to my children that I would get us out of the hood and off of welfare into a very nice environment. In 2021, I reached out to John and Nadia Melton, who are my lovely mentors and uplines, that I need to make this work. What
That explains a lot, that John Melton is her upline.
do I have to do to be successful in this industry? And I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips from me before we go into the promotions and the amazing other leaders, and just some things that helped me become an Elite 1 Platinum Black 3. If you don't know what an Elite 1 is, it's 100,000 in volume in 30 days. And Platinum Black 3 is the highest seller rank we have in modere, which is 50,000 in personal pod points. I have maintained my Platinum Black 3 rank for 2 straight years. And it was the best thing I've ever done for myself to prove that I have the ability to build a business. And with modere, we have the luxury of having two.
With modere, you are not building your business. You are an independent contractor for modere. You don't participate in any decisions that happen in corporate. You can be terminated. Even though you're at the top 10, as she said, you can still be terminated. I mean, modere can switch to affiliate. You're gonna lose your whole downline. And that's gonna mess up your paycheck majorly. So it's not your business. You're not building a business in modere. You're just an independent contractor. That's very important to note.
Sides, a builder side and a seller side. So if you're not a good seller, you can be a good recruiter. If you're not a good recruiter, you can be a good seller. And the fact that we have a dual comp plan makes this a winning situation for everybody. And how I've hit my elite rank and my platinum black rank is, number one, and you want to write this down, stop the excuses. I don't care if you
Did you all write that down? Stop the excuses. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to write it down.
lost your toe. I don't care if you lost your fingernail or you lost your job or your man left you. It doesn't matter. You have to learn to stop the excuses. Excuses cost too much. The excuses get in the way of where you're trying to go and what you're looking to do for yourself. Literally, you have to just have a full-blown conversation with...
All right, you know what? I have gave the title of the meanest MLM hun to Jennifer Anderson from Sensi. I'm definitely taking that title away from Jen and giving it to Kayla because she is the meanest hun, MLM hun, that I have come across so far. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Which one is more mean, Jennifer or Kayla?
...with yourself and say, knock it off. Because at the end of the day, if your child comes to you with an excuse, you're going to give them a different reason and help them find the way. So the excuses have to stop. No matter where you are in your life, no matter where you live, no matter who you are, what your rank you are, the excuses have to stop. Number two, learn how to open your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you're struggling somewhere, ask questions, sidelines, downlines. Find an upline, then find another upline. Build relationships. This is network marketing. You need to network with people who are like-minded like yourself. You need to network with those. Ask questions. Ask them, what are you doing? Do you mind showing me? Closed mouths don't get fed. And I learned early on that even though my pride gets in the way, some of us need help. And when you don't understand something or when you need something to be more thoroughly explained to you, open your mouth and ask the questions. That is one of the biggest tips I can give you today, is that you have to ask for the extra help. Ask where to find the tools. Ask where you can literally take your business to the next level, because closed mouths do not get fed. We are not mind readers, and you're not a mind reader, so make sure you're asking everyone around you who is winning and thriving, hey, what are you doing? Do you mind giving me a couple lines on how you're doing this or how you're doing that? Tip number 2 or 3 is going live. Now, I know a lot of you guys are afraid to go live. If you're afraid to go live, I want you to raise your hand in the air wherever you're from. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of things when you're going live, okay? Going live is advertising for your business and for your brand. Think of a TV commercial. If you want to sell a dog chewy toy, they are going to show.
TV commercials are not live streamed. Why do you have to go live? Why can't you just pre-record a nice reel? Make it a reel. It could still be stepping out of your comfort zone if you're not used to posting on social media. But why do you have to go live streaming? That is not like TV commercials. It's not even, what?
Going to show you a dog and how the dog's playing with the toy. Go on live video and get fun and creative with it. Go in your backyard. Go in your kitchen. Cook some food. Dance in your kitchen. Conversate. Pretend like you're having a full-blown conversation in the mirror with somebody. Going live is the fastest way to attract people, okay? And when you want to attract people, you're looking for like-minded people like yourself. So when you're going live, it is a very scary thing, but I'm going to tell you what, it's the fastest way to get your business to explode. If you're looking for an MBA, which, as John says, a massive bank account, you want to go live and advertise your brand, your business, and your products, and do it tastefully. And if you are somebody who's afraid to go live, I have an answer for you, because remember, we are here for no excuses. If you are afraid of going live, utilize stories. Stories, 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 and stories, and stories. TikTok stories, Instagram stories, Facebook stories. And when you're doing your stories, you want to engage with them. You want to share snippets of your life. Talk about your chaotic morning. Talk about your dog chewing your shoe. Talk about your kids drawing on your couch. Talk about your kids screaming and waking you up at 6 o'clock in the morning eating Fruity Pebbles. Like, talk about the things that are going off in your life. Be relatable. Whether you're a softball mom, a baseball mom, or you're a poker mom, whatever it may be, you want to share snippets of your life, whether it's good or bad. And I find that stories is the easiest way to attract people when you are afraid of going live. So if you're not ready to go live, not ready to jump off that horse yet, utilize story mode. It has been a game changer for me. Currently, right now, I have 35,000 eyes on my Instagram and my Facebook stories on a daily basis. That means 35,000 people find me cool or intriguing or weird or whatever they want to call it, but it's 35 eyes that are seeing my product, my brand, and my business on a daily. So if you're afraid to go live, jump in story mode on all platforms. The next tip is...
I mean, I can appreciate that. At least she gave them a different option. It's not just like, oh, you have to go live and that's it. At least she gave them, well, okay, if you're afraid to go live, maybe start with stories.
Utilize all platforms. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, X. Do not just run your business on one channel or one platform. You got to think. You want your brand and your business to get out there. So more commercials, which means you're going to utilize more platforms. So if you're not using TikTok, jump on. If you're not using Instagram or Snapchat, download it and figure it out. Right now, we are in the world of everything is online and on social media, from your doctor, your dentist, to the local farmer. So you want to make sure that your brand is getting out there, and you want to make sure you're utilizing as many free platforms, as free advertising for your brand and for your business. Now, the other tip I want to give you guys for once your stories, and I know I'm going fast because you only have an hour.
I would argue that by doing that, you're also giving free advertisement to the Modere company and Modere products, because you are on social media advertising them. You're not getting any money. Modere is technically not really paying you. Maybe you're getting a small paycheck per year, but if you're not profiting, you're advertising Modere for free on your social media. So there's also that.
Is RVL. Write this down. When you're doing your story or your reels, to know that you're posting good quality content, it's RVL. The R is going to stand for results. We are in a collagen amazing company. We help with weight loss. We help with gut health. We help with skin. We help with mental clarity. We help with the menopause. We're doing all of these things, right? You want to share your results. Share your story. I'm currently just finished my 5-day drop. I'm going to flex really quickly. I lost 14.6 pounds in 5 days during the 5-day drop in the lean body system. What am I doing? Oh, you bet your tushy that I'm sharing my results through all social media platforms to show people that I am a product. I'm an example of the product and that it actually works. So when you're using a product, take before and after photos, before scale photos. Talk about your mood before this. You want to be sharing your results. The V is going to be value. How can you provide value to your followers? Maybe you want to educate them on what Revitalize is, or maybe you want to educate them on what collagen is. You want to make sure you're providing value where they can learn from you. It's okay to brag about yourself, but you want to make sure that your personal follower or prospect is able to get value from what you're sharing. If you're saying that the sky is blue, where's the value in that? If you're saying, oh, my shoe broke, where's the value in that? You want to make sure you're providing value with your content. And then the L for RVL is life. Share your life. Share the obstacles. Share the pros and share the cons. Highlight your struggles and amplify your solution. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Highlight your struggles and amplify your solution. I was broke. I sold drugs. I was on welfare. I decided I needed to invest in myself to learn how to create residual income from my phone while raising my kids. I'm sharing my solutions, how I joined a network marketing company, a health and wellness company, and showing them how I'm doing it, right? So you want to highlight your struggle and amplify your solution. And then you want to lead from the front, okay? No matter where you are, no matter what rank, if you're just a consultant or a promoter or bronze, you want to lead from the front and keep on leading. Keep leading the way. And these are all things that I personally do on a daily basis and also that I show my team on how to be successful. And sometimes it's just doing small, tedious things over.
It doesn't matter. You can share these things with your team, and your team can try to do everything that you do, including going live as much as they can. This is statistically proven by the Federal Trade Commission. I'm going to link some of their articles down below in the description box alongside the modere income disclosure statement that you can take a look at. But if they don't have a big social media following that they can recruit, or if they're joining modere, which is oversaturated at this point, they're never going to make profit. They're not going to profit. It's the business model that's the issue. It has nothing to do with if they're live streaming or not, or how much work they put in, and it has nothing to do with that. The business model is the issue. And it's not just modere, it's all multi-level marketing companies.
And over and over and over and over again. And as soon as you learn that sometimes the small tasks lead up to big results, you're going to find it's going to be a lot easier when you can just keep repeating some of these small things. So those are just a couple of my tips I wanted to give you guys. I know I went really fast. And we're going to jump right on into the promotions right now because we have an end of the month promo. And
I don't think we need to hear end of the month promo because this is older. I downloaded it a while back, a few months ago at this point. So that's it. There goes our Kayla from modere, John Melton's downline. One person that is successful underneath him. Does he have more? I don't know. I really don't know who is in John Melton's downline. Who is top one rep in modere? Can you guys let me know? Because I really don't know. I'm going to wrap that one up here. Let me know down below what you thought about this. Let me know if you agree that Kayla deserves the title of the meanest MLM hun, or do you think Jen is still better than her? I forgot about that woman. What's her name? Minzy? Millie? The preachy woman that yells nonsense, in my opinion, at her downline. She's also very mean, but I haven't covered her in a while. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap that one up here. Again, let me know down below what you thought about this. Please don't go to Kayla's site and leave comments on her stuff. It's not necessary. Leave your thoughts below. But remember to be nice. Just let's not comment about looks and stuff. Let's just stay with facts and the multi-level marketing thing. And yeah, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to support my channel. That's a nice free way that you can do that. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.